The planning and execution of the atomic bombings on Hiroshima and Nagasaki were part of a highly secretive and complex military operation during World War II. This is a narrative of how these events unfolded, the immediate and long-term impacts. The development of the atomic bomb, known as the Manhattan Project, began in 1942. This collaborative effort involved the United States, the United Kingdom, and Canada, with significant research and testing conducted in Los Alamos, New Mexico. Leading scientists like J. Robert Oppenheimer and Enrico Fermi worked on this groundbreaking technology, resulting in two types of bombs: Little Boy, a uranium-based bomb, and Fat Man, a plutonium-based bomb. The military planning involved selecting potential target cities. The Target Committee established criteria such as military significance, potential damage, and psychological impact on Japan. Hiroshima and Nagasaki were chosen for their military and industrial importance and because they had not been heavily bombarded previously. The 509th Composite Group, led by Colonel Paul Tibbets, was formed to carry out the bombings and underwent intensive training. On 6 August 1945, the B-29 bomber Enola Gay, piloted by Colonel Paul Tibbets, dropped Little Boy on Hiroshima at 8:15 a.m. local time. The bomb exploded with a yield of about 15 kilotons of TNT, causing widespread destruction and loss of life. 3 days later, on 9 August, the B-29 bomber Boxcar, piloted by Major Charles Sweeney, dropped Fat Man on Nagasaki at 11:02 a.m. local time. Originally, Kokura was the primary target, but poor visibility led to Nagasaki being chosen as the secondary target. Fat Man exploded with a yield of about 21 kilotons of TNT, causing significant destruction and casualties. The immediate impact was catastrophic. In Hiroshima, approximately 70,000 to 80,000 people were killed instantly, with total deaths reaching around 140,000 by the end of 1945 due to injuries and radiation sickness. In Nagasaki, around 40,000 people were killed instantly, with total deaths reaching about 70,000 by the end of 1945. The blasts caused massive destruction, flattening buildings and infrastructure within a radius of several kilometers. Survivors, known as hibakusha, suffered severe burns, radiation sickness, and other injuries. Hospitals and medical facilities were overwhelmed by the number of casualties. Long-term effects included increased incidence of leukemia and other cancers among survivors, as well as chronic conditions such as cataracts and cardiovascular diseases. Many survivors experienced psychological trauma, including PTSD, depression, and anxiety. Social and economic disruption was significant, with many people left homeless and without livelihoods, and the cities had to undergo extensive rebuilding. Hibakusha often faced social stigmatization and discrimination due to misconceptions about radiation sickness and genetic damage. The environmental impact included radioactive fallout, contaminating the environment and posing health risks to the population. Rebuilding the cities was a monumental task, complicated by lingering radiation and the need to create new infrastructure from scratch. The cultural and historical legacy of the bombings includes the inspiration of strong anti-nuclear and peace movements in Japan and around the world. Hiroshima and Nagasaki have become symbols of the horrors of nuclear warfare, with museums and memorials established to educate future generations about the bombings and promote peace. The stories of hibakusha play a crucial role in preserving the memory of the events and advocating for a nuclear-free world. From these tragic events, the world has learned several important lessons. The immense loss of life and suffering highlighted the catastrophic humanitarian consequences of nuclear weapons. The bombings underscored the need for nuclear disarmament and global movements advocating for treaties and agreements aimed at reducing nuclear arsenals. Ethical considerations in warfare became a significant topic, raising profound questions about the targeting of civilians and the proportionality of force. The importance of diplomacy and peaceful conflict resolution was emphasized to prevent the escalation of violence. The events also highlighted the ethical responsibilities of scientists and engineers, leading to greater oversight and regulation in scientific research and technological development. International cooperation and robust global governance structures are essential to address the threats posed by nuclear weapons and ensure collective security. The bombings have also advanced medical research and practices related to radiation sickness and its effects. Greater understanding of radiation has led to improved safety protocols in both civilian and military applications. The lessons learned from the bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki continue to influence global policies, ethical standards, and collective efforts to promote a peaceful and secure world.